So I'm out here in sunny Slide, Colorado, where I currently live, but I will be moving back to Southern Illinois next week. So it's cool, my heart rate's at 150. So anyway, I wanted to make a video before I moved on my new Revel. I finished it this morning, and I'm climbing up one of my hardest climbs out here. It's about 2 miles, but it's about 800 feet of really loose. You gotta constantly manage traction, and so I chose to do this route on the Revel because I rode it yesterday on the pole. And while totally different bikes, to me, I love bikes and I want to know how they all compare. So that's what I do. Other people, come on, man. Thanks, baby. Might be all over the place, but I'm making it. So anyway, the reason why I do that is because I feel like a lot of the time when I'm looking at bikes, hold on, I don't know what the fuck to look at next. I don't know if I'm looking for a 170 travel or a 100 travel. Sometimes I just like to try new shit. And the truth about me, I ride bikes about 5 to 6 days a week, somewhere between 5 and 40 miles every ride, depending on what I've got going on. I don't get paid whatsoever, not from YouTube, not from Patreon, not from any of the bike companies, not from any bike shop. And quite frankly, I don't think most people give a shit what I got to say. All right, here we go. So after I made it clear that I don't get shit for doing these, let's go ride. Bike is smooth. Cornering grip's a little low compared to the pole, but I'm using way less tire. That felt great. Let's wait for Lindsay. Good job, babe. And so the front end bite is left, but I'm going from a DHF to an Ardent, which I kind of regret, but it's all I had at the house. That's not true. That's not true at all. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, this bike is composed as fuck. Not magic carpet. There's a lot of trail feedback still, but it is it's really plush feeling. The bike feels alive. Has no sense of squirm other than from a tire issue. Woo! Two-wheel drift. And no flex at all. The Pike is a pleasant surprise. I wasn't sure how I would like it. And this frame is so stiff. I had that Yeti SB100 that I broke almost immediately after I got it, within the first 200 miles, because I was pushing it a little bit harder than what I should. And so when they replaced it, I remember I could grab the rear triangle and damn near squeeze the two sides together without the rear wheel in. On the Revel, you're not doing that, I guarantee it. It is dramatically stiffer and a little bit heavier than the Yeti by about a half a pound, if I had to throw a guesstimate out there. And that's a price I would willingly pay to get something stronger with a little more travel. So this bike complete weighs 30 pounds, 7 ounces with pedals. I run flats, and that's built to the hilt. I got the Synchros one-piece bar stem combo. I've got Hope E4 brakes, 180 mil rotors front and rear, SRAM Axis XL1, Crank Brothers E-wings, titanium cranks, VP Harrier pedals, Specialized Power Pro saddle, Ergon GA3 grips, light bicycle carbon I-32 hubs, or sorry, rims, Chris King hubs, the works. And you can feel it when you ride this bike. It feels like a Ferrari mixed with a Razor 1000 turbo, and so that's pretty fun. And it's interesting to review this bike. It's hard to give it a total fair shake because the parts are so exclusive and high end. Everything on it's perfect. Nothing about it I would change other than, like I said, a front tire. I'm afraid with the front tire my handlebars won't be stiff enough though, so I'm not sure that I'll switch it out. But the shifting is insane. The cranks are amazing. The Hope bottom bracket is super smooth. I'm running absolute black 28 tooth oval chainring that makes climbing feel smoother. Everything on this thing is precise and ready to fucking go. So I'm trying my best to give you a review of the Revel and not the components. But that's a challenging review to give. So let me say it like this. This frame, super smooth. I love it. I love the action on it. Sure, there's faster pedaling bikes, barely. It's not much off of my SB100 whatsoever, and I thought that was the fastest pedaling bike I've been on. That wasn't a hardtail. So anyway, the thing is just precise. It feels like a Rolex watch. It feels like a Bentley. It feels like there's not a single thing that you could do to improve the build quality of the frame. And me being a frame builder and particularly particular about frame quality, and this thing is exquisite. I ran the internal hose and stuff for the brakes. It just chases all the way down to the bottom bracket and then through the rear swing arm. It's amazing. All of the hardware is amazing. The bike is just perfect in every way as far as that goes. I typically, hold on. Ah! Oh, thank you. So, back to the rear. I typically don't like RockShox anything. I pretty well think that RockShox is definitely inferior to a Fox 36, which is the only Fox that I will agree to use anymore. But everything else from everybody else I thought was kind of mediocre performing, but I'll tell you, this has got the ultimate on the front pike and the ultimate rear deluxe, and maybe I'm saying that wrong, but it rides really nice. Enough trail feedback that you know what's going on, but not a lot of vibration. My hand isn't numb after like 6 miles, so that tells me that this is pretty awesome. All right, now we're going down Rusty Lung. We were on Due to Bides and Backbone in Salida. Now we're gonna try this out for the first time. Woo! On this, see how it does. Smooth, pocket smooth. Predictable. Stable. Super stable. Composure is all I can say. As far as frame fit, it's perfect. And let's go. Again, this is an extra large. I'm 6'1", long armed, long legged, but not abnormal. And running a 50 mil stem length, in theory, 20 mil riser with quite a bit of stacked spacers underneath. I'd say about 1.5 inches, something like that. And this bike, oh, I mean, it's incredible what it will do. You can pick your way through everything. This, of course, is a little tight, but the bike will get airborne, easy, good pop, straight in the air, and it's a blast. I don't have to hold the bars so tight. It's pretty fun to watch, at least, I'm sure. That stick in the trail. Traction's incredible, especially considering I'm not running any tires. This is super sandy over hard pack, and I'm railing. For me, you guys may not think so, but I'm proud of myself. So this is plus. Sucks coming out feeling like a dipshit, especially on bike review day. I'll just shut up for a second. So I just got done climbing Little Rattler, and it would have been my fastest mountain bike PR, but I stopped like 100 feet short, which is odd because I was at the top. And so either somebody's got that segment weird, whoops, my bad, and some shit like that, or I'm an idiot. But one way or the other, both probably being slightly true. It's fast as shit uphill. One thing I've noticed, and huge pet peeve of mine, that this bike doesn't have, and that's pedal striking. Watch me pedal strike through this. It doesn't pedal strike easily. I haven't done it yet. And on a lot of bikes, a pedal strike. I run a 175 crank arm typically, and a 30% sag. And if I do that on most bikes out here, I'll pedal strike, but not today. So that was cool. Super stoked about that. So I figure the last little bit of this video, it's gonna be me riding Mesa and not talking. Woo! Got a lot of sweat in my eyes. Got sweat in my eyes so bad I can't see the trail at all. Super last minute awareness. What a great ride. So I'd like to say the following in conclusion. This is a ultra high-end bike. Has every component I could pick out for it. And so I do think that that could potentially skew my review to some degree. But really trying to isolate it to just the frame and fork, which is how I bought it from Revel, which is actually how I bought it from Absolute. The bike is just, it's unbelievable. The composure is second to none. I mean, it is awesome. Oops, can't hear that loose. I'm going on this real rocky line here just to feel the differences, but anyway, it's a little rougher on the big hits than the pole. Actually, it's probably a little rougher than my SB100, but I've got a lot more safety net. And I think this bike is absolutely, god damn, I don't have any tires. Absolutely superb. And while the suspension does move while you pedal, it doesn't feel energy robbing, and you can stand and pedal this bike better than any full suspension bike I've ever stood on. Has no impact in the efficiency. You don't feel robbed whatsoever. It's a little heavier than a cross-country bike, about going weight for a 130, 140 travel bike, but dude, it is a price I'd be more than happy to pay for some durability. I can't recommend it enough. I am blown away. Now granted, this is one ride, but I'm flying for my first ride on a bike going from 170 mil travel with 2.6 29er DHF to a 2.4 Ardent. It's dramatically better. Man, I like those razors, they're cool. Anyway, hey, I talked about that earlier in the video. So in conclusion, run out to your nearest Revel dealer and pick one of these bad sons of bitches up.